This skill has nothing to do with time management. It has nothing to do with diet or exercise or even productivity. This skill is called speed of implementation. And speed of implementation is one of the best skills that I've learned in my journey of entrepreneurship. And that's what I'm going to talk about today and how it can help you out, actually save time and get to an answer quicker. So, my name is Michael, and I help younger men in their early careers start to maximize their days and really gain some more productivity. So I'm going to talk about speed of implementation. And what this is it's the ability to get advice or get an idea and then implement it quickly. So the reason that this is helpful is because say that you get valuable advice, you get $1 million advice. Somebody tells you that this is the way to make $1 million, and like you trust them and it actually sounds like it makes sense, but you wait. You're like, well, maybe it's not the right advice, maybe it's something else, maybe there is other ways to go around it, maybe this, maybe that. That's all overthinking. If you get the advice and it's actually good advice, then the only way to actually know if it works or not is not by pondering and thinking, it's actually by implementing the advice. So I've wasted so much time by trying to solve problems by thinking in my head. So for example, when I started my first business, it was a social media marketing agency, and I was actually taking action, and I was actually doing pretty decent. I was consistent with it. And then, I got some doubts. I was like, is this really the right business? Is this the most purposeful business? And then I kind of just stopped working. I kind of stopped doing anything because I was thinking and I was pondering and I was trying to solve this problem. I was like, how do I find a business that's purposeful? What business model should I actually do? Is this the right one? And I was so unsure. I was like, what do I do? And I don't know if I should do a YouTube, go more all in on the YouTube channel, or if I should do the social media marketing agency, because I don't want to waste time. I don't want to do the wrong business model. But what I didn't realize was that I was lacking speed of implementation. If I would have just kept on taking action, then I would have gotten to the answer sooner that it wasn't the right business model. But by me pondering and thinking, that's not what solved the problem. The thing that solved the problem was me taking action. So being able to just consistently take action, even when you don't know the outcome, is, like I said, it's almost like a superpower, and it saves you a lot of time. Another example of this was when I was in my full-time job, and I knew that I was going to be able to quit my job and I was going to be able to pursue entrepreneurship full-time. And I just kind of knew already that that was what I was going to be able to do. But I was scared to do it because I was scared of letting my coworkers down. I was scared of letting my family down. And I didn't want that outcome to happen. So I was procrastinating it, and it kind of built up, and my mind was just in a weird funk for a month or so. And it really does affect you, and it wastes time. It not only wastes time on the time that you're overthinking, but it also wastes time, actual physical time, that you're not that you didn't take the action and the outcome happened. So that's what I've learned, is that by not using speed of implementation, you can waste a lot of time. So try to think of some things that you're procrastinating right now. What business do I start? What niche do I choose? What do I do when I go to the gym? What do I do to start improving myself? Well, by asking these questions, it's a good idea to kind of visualize and think through things, but the only way to actually figure it out is by speed of implementation and picking something that you think might work and then trying it out. And author called MJ DeMarco, he's an entrepreneur, and he talks about act, assess, and adjust a lot. And what this is it's the scientific method. So you have an idea of what might work. So, for example, so to improve my life, I'm going to go to the gym and try that out. So you have that idea and you act and go to the gym, try it out and see if it works or not. Like, you need feedback. The thing that sometimes we're missing is the acting. We are all good at assessing. We're all good at like pondering and thinking, but we're sometimes missing the action. So just remember that the only way to know if something works or not is to get feedback. So, yeah. So the sooner you can get an idea or get advice from somebody and you can actually take action on it and try it out and get feedback, then the better. For example, if someone told you to like use this technique when you're trying to pick up a girl and you're like, well, I'm not sure if that would actually work or not because I don't know if it's good for my situation or this. That's pondering. That's thinking. The only way you will actually know the outcome is by trying it out and getting live feedback from a person. So just remember that. And yeah, another way to kind of help you out with that, if you're pondering stuff or overthinking, is to stop procrastinating. You may want to try the eat the frog technique. And what eat the frog means is, I've learned this one from the YouTuber Hamza, and I've gotten a lot of advice from him. But this technique is, if you were to eat a live frog and you had to do it like you had to do it while you were at dinner and you had the choice, like you can eat it before dinner or you can eat it after dinner. Which one are you going to choose? Well, the smart person is going to choose to eat the frog before dinner and get it out of the way, because that's a tough thing, eating a live frog. And then afterwards, they get to clear their palate, they get to enjoy their dinner, and then move on. The dumb person is going to wait to eat the live frog because they're procrastinating it and they don't want to feel that pain of eating the live frog. But the interesting thing is that they didn't enjoy the dinner because they were thinking about eating the live frog that whole time that they were eating dinner. So eat the frog more often and get the hardest thing done right away. And you'll find that your mind is a lot more clear. If you have anything you're procrastinating on, or you're thinking, does this work or does it not work, or what should I do? The only way to actually find out is to take action and get feedback. So feedback could be like with a person, with like a live person, like if it's business, put an offer out in front of them. Would you be interested in this? No. Okay, move on. That's acting, assessing, and then adjusting. The adjusting is moving on. So yeah, hopefully these pieces of advice kind of help out. But the main point is that the only way that you'll learn what works and what doesn't is by action and speed of implementation. It's not by thinking and it's not by pondering. So hopefully this helps and you can start to make decisions quicker and get to the answer sooner. So yeah, thanks for watching and I will see you next video. Thank you.